Point of View is on. Grab a seat and join our hosts, Kaya Chihambori, Giselle Barbie Royale, Katrina Lee Jones, and Candice Deal. Now welcome the ladies. It's Point of View. Girlfriend. Come on, girl, let's go.
Oh my God.
Wonderfully well.
You guys look amazing. Thank you. We are ready to jump in. If you have just tuned in, you're watching Point of View with my beautiful co-host. So we're going to jump right in. So apparently DNA test reveals that an innocent man once again has been executed. Liddell Lee was convicted and executed for the murder of Deborah Reese. He was wrongly accused and should not have been executed.
Was this in 1993?
Yeah.
You know, I was disheartening when I read this because most people that are on death row look like us.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of people have been killed innocently. And then my thing is, now what are you going to do now?
Yeah.
I know.
He's buried.
Yeah.
He's 6 feet under.
Yeah.
You know, what are you going to do? You're going to give his family, millions of dollars? That can't bring him back when he professed his innocence for years, and you all killed him, and they just killed him in 2017.
Yeah.
And they had 4 other people that they were going to kill as well, but they ran out of lethal injection. It expired.
Yeah.
So you were going to kill these other people. And to me, it's just like, I'm so sick of this. I was like, I don't even know what to say anymore. It's exhausting to be black in this country.
It is.
And people's like, oh, no, it's exhausting
Yeah.
to look like me in this country.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Now, listen, my last name is Lee. It could have been my cousin or something.
Absolutely.
I mean, that kid, well, they can't bring it back. This is ridiculous.
And what
Now
are you like you said, what are you going to do? Are you going to give the family some money in order to make it right? There is
Restitution
no
or what?
restitution for this because at the end of the day, if a DNA test revealed that this person did not commit this crime, you didn't have the same DNA testing available 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
They did.
There's absolutely no way that we can make this right. So my heart just hurts when you hear these kinds of stories. It humanizes the fact that just because you're a criminal or because they label you as a criminal, it doesn't mean that you're an awful person, you deserve to die. It just, it's so awful.
I think we need to change our judicial system altogether. I think with this being an example of how we need to go back into these prisons, and a lot of people's cases need to be reevaluated.
Yeah,
absolutely.
they do.
But I think the way our country is set up, they want us in there.
Oh, yeah.
Because first of all, we already know we're powerful, and if a lot of these people, I mean, there's millions of people that are incarcerated, and most of them are minorities.
Yeah.
So if we were out in these streets, that's more power. That's more votes. That's more jobs.
Oh, we know how they feel about votes.
Absolutely.
So that's their way of like keeping us down. But if they want to do something, go back to cases from 1993.
I agree.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yes.
Go back to
I say further than that, because
even
the man just was
absolutely
released and he was in jail for 40 years for a crime that he didn't commit.
Absolutely.
So so
go
back further
go
than
back.
that.
Do all the DNA testing y'all need to do now because I know 40 years ago we didn't have DNA. Go back and do DNA testing now. Get these people out and give them justice.
Yeah. And I agree. Say their names. Like
absolutely.
we reported yesterday about the Maryland governor who's pardoning people that have already died.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you very much, but no thank you. Say their names and recognize and honor them. However, the people who are currently serving for these minimum sentences for minimal offenses.
Like
maximum sentence,
like marijuana.
Yeah,
like my
just
brother
for
should not be in
an
jail.
ounce of marijuana, but now there's
seriously.
dispensaries all over the country, and you can profit from marijuana.
Yeah.
They should
now
all
we
be
need
let
to make
go.
sure that those people
They need
have
to be
justice.
let out.
They need to be let out.
That's who
Absolutely.
needs
They
to
need
be
to be let
pardoned.
out.
Absolutely.
And I mean people that have records for marijuana charges. That needs to be wiped clean, in my opinion.
Yeah.
People that are in prison, people that
Absolutely.
are in jail. it needs to be wiped clean. Now do that for us. Pardon the people that's living.
Yeah.
Girl,
And you
now
know
do
what?
that.
And the
Do
marijuana.
that for me.
Absolutely.
On this side of heaven.
Yeah. And you
That's
know
right.
what? The marijuana, they use that to really incarcerate us. It could
Absolutely.
be a little.
It could be a
Yeah.
little bit.
But it
yeah.
could be a little thing,
Yeah.
and they want to just throw you in jail.
But you go
and
to
keep you
California,
there.
D.C., they smoking
Yeah.
down.
All
Wait, let me
Colorado,
tell you,
wherever
New
you
York,
are.
Yeah.
New York, they have trucks. There's trucks in Manhattan that you just walk up to and you buy. It's a big green truck.
Yes, in New Orleans,
Edibles,
too.
everything.
But you have
yes.
but you have people down here in the South whose lives have been completely
Destroyed.
altered
Yeah.
because they've had a little bag of marijuana or something
Right.
like
$5 bag.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
seriously.
and now you can use it for orgasm. Give me a break. It's no. Oh my goodness. So you're gonna lock up.
CBD
You're gonna
oil
lock up the woman
on
that
you.
decides to use it for that.
Exactly.
Come on.
Absolutely.
We're moving right along. Well, apparently there's a gas shortage in the U.S., but are we surprised? So people are hoarding gas like they've been hoarding tissue when we first had the COVID thing going
What
on.
was that about?
And
Nobody
you know what?
ever figured
So
it out.
here's I don't know,
Something
but
to do.
there are a lot of people who wipe their butts. They
Yeah.
clean. I'm glad about that. But apparently, Russian hacker group called DarkSide are the ones that hacked into the Colonial Pipeline. Now they don't know if they're in Russia, but they know that it's a Russian group.
I find it interesting that we can figure out who did it.
Yeah.
And
That part.
But
And we're steady going
That
around arresting people for stupid. This is back to the same point. You're arresting people for stupid stuff, but we found out who did it. We know
Yeah.
who you are,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
we're going to let you slide, and we're
Yeah.
just going to raise these gas prices so that we can continue to be capitalist America.
Yes.
Ah, welcome.
It's a hoax, ain't it?
It's a whole.
It is.
It is.
I mean,
such
I'm
smoke and
telling you,
mirrors.
and,
shout out to Hillary Clinton.
This is crazy.
Hey,
Let
girl.
me tell you, because it was just so funny that we were talking about this, and I looked at the story, and my kids were talking about, the gas shortage or whatever, and I said, well, you know that they say it's a Russian, company that
Hackers.
did this, and my son was like, huh? Is that stuff for real? Because we just looked at Remorse or something like that with Michael B. And it had to
was
do with
good.
Russians and stuff like
That was
that.
good.
And I told my son, yes, this stuff is for real.
Yeah.
People do things to start wars. People do things to start conflict
Absolutely.
Yes.
with other countries.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
son,
Interference.
it's for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every country doesn't, in
Yeah.
the United States
It's
especially,
for real.
we have a superiority complex in the U.S. and
Yeah.
we feel like
Yes.
we've got everything, but there's several countries that
Oh, my
supply
gosh.
us
Yes.
with
Oh,
things
yeah.
that we need from them.
Yeah.
And so if they were to, tighten their supply,
Right.
then
We
we're
have a
dependent.
problem.
What will
Yeah.
we have?
And then
Yeah.
I said, too, these people are so crazy. So I saw a picture where people had 10 gallons, big ones, of getting gas.
Oh my God.
It's like almost kind of like Walking Dead. Like, do you not understand? No, I'm
It's
serious.
true. No,
It's
you're
like
right. You're
Americans-
right. Zombies.
They don't know how to survive.
No.
And that's why I say, like, and then you know who it was with all that gas getting that. Listen,
Yeah.
we can survive.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real.
Well, we've had to.
We can survive. If we didn't have no gas, listen, I can walk to the store.
That
And I can
part.
get what I
but
need.
it's literally
That part.
instinctive.
But you
Oh
know
my
what?
God,
It-
this is
for
crazy.
us,
It's instinctive.
with this happening, first off, Russia does.
Stop
need to-
East Coast,
Russia needs to be
please
taken care of. But it made me think about Elon and Tesla. I think this should be an example of why we need to be moving into that direction with getting electric cars. First of all, with gas and all that, it causes global warming and all of that.
Yeah.
And that's, look how hot it is outside. Like,
It is
Yeah.
hot.
but I really think we need to take this opportunity to start looking in that direction and saying we need electric vehicles. We really do, and we won't have to worry about gas pipelines and this and that. But because the superior
Capitalist
beings in our
society,
world,
honey.
until the last drop of gas is on this earth, we're gonna have to deal with gas because it's $1 billion, multi-billion, probably
It
$1 trillion
is. So the company,
business.
the
Exactly.
states that are, I'm
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
you know, I was going to say the
ask
same
Portia's
thing. Go
husband.
ahead.
The states affected is Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Stop hoarding,
We need
people.
to stop. It reminds me when you said the U.S., it takes me back to Cat Williams when he said, we go and we kill insurgents and we still can't figure out who the insurgents are.
Right. Yeah.
It seemed like it's
too
just
much.
always something.
It is.
It
Always
is.
something.
Bless our heart.
But you know that, I know we have to go, Miss Tiffany Wright of AAA of Carolina, she said people need to stop being irresponsible.
Absolutely.
And hoarding gas
Common sense.
Yeah.
is irresponsible.
Yeah.
And we know who hoarding gas, but
Yeah.
I'm
I
done.
mean, why do you think?
We
think
are-
that? Well, yeah.
We gotta
sorry.
go.
We gotta go. Beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what? Unfortunately, we need y'all to stop with the gas. I mean, the shortage was going to be over in a week. The lines are going to be repaired. It's no need to go out there and do that. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back after this.
It's on you.
We are back, and Bobby Valentino is getting dragged across social media for referring to women as the B word. Now, his exact quote was, "You bees naked so much on this app, I'm wondering how y'all look in clothes. Sis might look cute in a turtleneck."
I mean, I'm confused.
I don't know.
I can't even take this youngin' serious.
This was a read, I guess, but I mean, isn't it the same? This the same gentleman that had the controversy where he was sleeping with the trans woman.
And that's what one of the that's what one of
so
the
obviously
tweets
you
was.
like trans. You obviously like
That
women
part.
undressed, and you pay for it. So I'm trying to understand, like, what's the problem?
Let me say.
Piping.
Read on. Next read.
So I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand what. I think he does stuff for attention.
Well, that's what
know?
he said. That's what one of the people that tweeted said, like, we ain't forget you,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we
weren't
forget
you
about
the one that did whatever you just said?
Yeah.
And my thing is, he don't need to be disrespectful.
No.
Yeah.
And one of the tweets like, bruh, we know who you are. We ain't worry about you. You ain't nobody. And he was like, if I ain't nobody, why y'all worry about it?
Well, but he wants attention because what is it? Last week he's no longer Bobby Valentino. He's Bobby V. Like he's just trying so hard to get a new gig. I don't know. He wanted to change his identity to be Bobby V instead of Bobby Valentino. And all I know is that he's a decent singer, and just work on your craft, work on your album. We didn't hear all this mess from Prince. We didn't hear all this mess from Michael Jackson, the real singers of the world. We didn't hear all this crazy. Just carry on and try to come up with a great project so that we can hear what your talent is instead of listening to your mouth.
Listen to this.
Bobby. Make sure you pay people their money when they undress. You just do that. Okay.
Bobby.
I need to sip one more time.
Well, my thing is, I don't have a problem. I don't like men telling
Women.
Didn't I say that? No?
What I need to do with my body.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like a man telling me how I should wear my hair. I don't like a man telling me what clothes I need to put on. I don't like no man telling me how I need to do my nails.
And perhaps this is his thing, because isn't he the one that saying "Slow down"? I just want to get to know you. Slow down.
Slow.
The pretty round thing looks good. The pretty round thing look good to. Like, let's go back to your lyrics and let's talk about what did make you popular and does it match up to what you are preaching now?
Right.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he's popular for, is that style of music. So I don't know if he's really being authentic to himself.
He ain't been authentic if he can't even accept that he got ousted with the trans girl, so he ain't even being authentic to himself inside. Because he like what he like.
Yeah.
And he don't want nobody to know what he like. But it's too late now, boy, because I think that baby gave receipts.
She did video.
Not video receipts.
Oh, she had video receipts.
She gave real receipts.
She did.
So, boy, hush your mouth and don't be telling people and being disrespectful. Do you not know that you come from a woman? You call your mama the B word and your aunties and your grandma? Boy, stop it.
Get him. Get him.
Well,
stop it.
Sorry, the read was real, whether we were a turtleneck or nothing. Moving right along. All the way to Atlanta, Stevie! So apparently, Jocelyn Hernandez is getting dragged also because she was yelling at one of her contestants in her show, The Cabaret, because the young lady coughed. Take a look at this video.
Who you coughing at? Oh, shit. Who you coughing at? Who you coughing at? I know you ain't coughing at me.
Like, damn, is that serious right now?
I know you ain't coughing at me.
No, ma'am.
You think I'm trying to play with? You can cough at me?
I was choking on water.
She's just doing that for TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
You better be choking on water.
Now, no shade. Now, she look like a doll baby, though.
Well, she always looks
Now,
like
let me tell you something.
God.
No shade.
That's the doll that's at the bottom of my toy box.
Girl, I ain't even picking her up.
Oh, my gosh, palm tree.
Listen, she's sitting at the bottom, fully naked.
That is right,
Yeah,
with the head off and the hair chopped.
Listen, y'all know what I used to call her, Hoseline. I used to call her Hoseline.
I think
didn't
it's
know
just
if she was a
entertainment.
woman or not.
That's it.
It
This
is. Look,
is
she's
for
playing.
ratings.
Yes.
This is for ratings.
I agree.
It is just, I don't think any grown woman is going to sit there and let another grown woman talk to her like that, unless it's for television.
And just yell at her.
Yeah.
The conflict for me is, okay, we're trying to empower a young woman to have this new opportunity. I'm giving you $10,000 if you win, but I'm going to berate you. So basically, you're pimping these girls in order to make them do and act and perform how you want them to. And then when they go against that, and when they veer a certain direction, then you want to get mad and get in their face. That's just that's not worth it.
Well, obviously, a lot of people are watching it.
Right.
She had to.
She said it's the number one show on TV.
So
that's what she said.
She had to pitch it to VH1 because that's where she is, right? So she had to pitch this new show to them, and they had to say yes.
Of course.
And pick the people. And I'm like, I didn't even know she was still
Well,
on
if it's a
TV.
stereotype, so VH1's going to jump on it because it's more black women that are doing this thing that black women do. This is what black girls do. This is what this age group of black women are into. So let's just put that in front of them.
And give it to them.
Right?
That's
Instead of,
degrading.
what we're doing is a completely different deal.
I've never heard of the show.
The show is very
popular.
degrading. It's
Really?
very degrading. She yells at those girls. She
Yeah.
berates them. She insults them. But I agree with what Giselle said. It is for ratings, but at what point does the rating sacrifice your
They don't care.
indignity? You know what I mean?
well.
They don't care?
And they also, with the
Dollar bill.
10,000, they get to go to Las Vegas and they get to headline for a cabaret. So I guess that's a big thing too.
Yeah.
But you can do that through an audition as
Yeah.
well. You don't have to go
I
on a
think-
television show and get
that's the
treated
thing.
this way.
Where if you can look at these girls and tell these are girls that
Young.
otherwise wouldn't have any type of recognition, or these girls are probably broken homes, victims of so much trauma, molestation.
Right.
And this is like a
way out.
opportunity, a break.
Opportunity
It's like,
to way
I'm
out.
on TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise they wouldn't even have this recognition.
To them,
so,
it's a big thing.
so that's what
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because Cardi B did it.
Yeah.
So they're feeling like, I can probably get my big break too. Because she did it. She was only on, one season? Or 2 seasons?
Maybe
I
two.
think
One or
she was
two.
on two when
Man,
she said
okay,
it
Then
was
she
She
did
left.
what she needed to do, and she
And
jump
left.
started from there.
Yeah, so these girls probably are
Feel
looking
like
at this
this
as
is
an
an
opportunity.
opportunity, yeah.
So, okay, I
And
can
I've got
see that.
personality, and I look good. And you know what? I think I blame it on social media. I blame it on
can see
Instagram
that.
as a whole, just all of it, because what social media has done is given everybody the equal playing field. As long as you have good lighting and you know how to take pictures of yourself, you know how to put on makeup, then you can get your recognition. Because in the 90s, in the 80s, in
You
the
had to go
2000s,
through
you
so
had to
much.
get
It
on
was
a
none of
pageant.
that.
You had to get on a commercial.
Yeah.
Go get a
headshot,
portfolio made and your
you had to do all
headshot.
Remember the
things.
comp cards?
Had to
Have
have
a
a
comp card.
which meant you had to spend money to get a good
Oh,
photographer.
yeah.
Now everyone's
Oh,
a
yeah.
photographer because of their cell phone.
Yep.
I know.
And that Snapchat, honey, make you look good.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I snap, people like, oh, I'm cute.
Oh, yes, it
Sometimes
does.
with no filter.
I ain't gonna lie, I love a filter.
Oh, well, you don't need
we-
don't need no filter today.
Not
honey.
today.
No
filter
for you.
Child Chanel, put it on me today,
Girl,
child.
honey,
She
she
put a
beat
little-
that face.
Shama
honey.
It's called a fish face.
Oh,
It's
Like
a
a
fish face.
Chinese doll. It's beautiful.
Girl, you look good, honey.
Call me Jocelyn.
Jocelyn couldn't handle you, girl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, we
you
don't
would
want
have
you.
to
Because
headline the
she
show.
can be my face screaming if she
Yes.
wants to. We gonna really have some TV. For sure.
But you know what?
Never.
These girls really are being abused. It's unfortunate. I know ratings are important for a show, but you don't have to be disrespected and be berated to get to the top. Opportunities are out there. But we got to pay some bills. We'll be right back after this with Style Check.
It's on you. On you.
Welcome back, everybody. Y'all know who it is. It's Katrina Lee Jones with Style Check, and we're going to have a little fun today. International fashion is what we have, and we're going to, let me make sure I say this, Marquise Almeida. It is a London-based company, and we're going to look at the fall 2021. Some of it's kind of cute, but y'all know I have a little opinion about everything. So let's go to our first one. Pink tie, dye, and peplum on the side.
Amen.
I like that.
I see that tie-dye is making a comeback.
Not for me.
We know.
see that.
Everywhere.
But I live for it. I just think it's fabulous. This is very good for the casual look. I love it. I love a peplum. I love anything with ruffles. As you can see, I love peplum.
so
I love bright
extra.
colors. I like these wide legs. I like the corset. Oh,
I like the peplum
I'm
on
excited.
the side.
yes.
Oh, you do?
Yes,
On
it
the-
gives you hips.
Being that it's on the side, I like that. And
Yeah.
because it's still giving you this part to say, okay, I got a waist, I'm still cinched.
Even if you
Now-
don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
On the
It's
side,
still
it
giving
makes
you
it look like it.
For me,
peplum-
it's gonna give me the
The
hips.
peplum
Yeah.
on the side is for a thin girl. Peplum from the side is not for a hippie girl.
I can agree with that.
I don't
can't
have
wait-
hips. I love it.
Why not?
Unless you Kojic.
Because you might be trying to hold. You might be trying to hide what you got. You
No,
might
that's
wanna-
not hiding. If you have that
It
peplum on the
amplifies
side,
it,
it amplifies to the 10th degree.
I just think
so.
that the shape
I like
is
the top,
beautiful.
but I do not do
I do-
tie dye. I don't care nothing
do
about
like the
tie dye
top,
coming
yeah.
back.
I do
So we're
too.
gonna move on to our next look. I don't care nothing about tie dye coming back. I don't like that.
Ooh, I love this.
Now this I
love
can
this.
do with
That's
the top.
nice.
I,
I
love
can see
this.
you wearing that.
Yeah, I can-
especially
I can
that
wear that.
shirt.
Oh, you know, I love that shirt. But the
Uh-huh.
pants, I would like to have a little longer. But if they look good on her, they'll probably look okay on me
The
too.
shoes
She's
are cute
fine.
too.
I think if you have a good shoe,
Have a
this
good
Oh, that
pant-
shoe is
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
hot.
this is nice.
And I like this runway
The
too.
monochromatic look.
Don't you like that? Now you know
And you
they're
know
on
what?
the bridge.
It also
Yeah.
makes you look a little hippie because
Yeah.
it's to the side, and I need the extra hip look.
Girl,
I
you
love
got
that.
enough. You got
you don't need
enough
no hips,
peach in the back.
No,
baby.
I have the period in the back,
That's
but
all you
I'm
need.
straight.
That's,
No,
you
that's
got,
my husband
you got
says.
enough-
Girl, you
got
gotta do
enough
nobody. Don't
period.
just turn around and hit them to the side.
Yeah.
Hit
You
him to
gotta
the
do all-
I can't walk like that. No,
So
you just have to
If y'all go
give
on
him a
our, if
look.
y'all go on our Instagram, y'all will see what we talking about. She got the,
I
she got what
stand
you,
straight.
she got
I stand
she got a
straight.
donkey booty.
We're gonna move on to the next look. Oh my gosh. But we do like this one. We're gonna move on to the next look. Look, she got a donkey booty.
This is cute.
We have, yeah,
this
right
is
here.
cute.
I like the
This
skirt.
is cute, and
Ah.
this is cute, and I would like to see one of my butch queens in this. I would love that. That'd be cute.
I
Yeah.
like the skirt
I,
on, or the dress or whatever's under that bubble.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of
I would
that.
have
That's
to
cute.
separate it.
Yes.
I would most definitely have to separate this. So I like it, but I would have to separate it. So, and that denim oversized, you can just wear it by itself.
Yeah,
like
I
I
like
can
it.
see you wearing that just by itself with some heels.
Right.
I don't
would-
see myself in this, but
I'm saying
I
the
see
shirt.
a thin
No,
person.
no,
And
the
that's-
shirt.
I was gonna say
Thin
that.
person.
Not everybody is
Oh,
being
you're
able
not
to
thin?
pull it
I'm
off.
but I'm busty, so that
No.
changes things.
It's gonna make it look
yeah,
more.
I don't want to look like security guard or something. I don't want to look like that.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
I would.
It could be
Yeah.
done separated, but I would not do this together. I don't know what
It
you
depends.
You got to be real with yourself. You got
Yeah.
to know your body type.
do.
You do
Yeah.
have to know your body.
And
All right,
know
then.
the strengths of your
Depends
body.
on
Yeah.
And the
who's
weaknesses
wearing it.
too, honey, because we all have them. So let's
Yeah.
move on to the next one. Y'all are too much.
Cute.
Okay,
Cute.
that's
This kid's
different.
cute.
Yeah, this is our last
It's
one.
cute.
I like
I'm
the
even
colors.
okay with the short bangs with this. I know we're not looking at the entire look. It's
That's
just
a
the
that's a
clothing.
guy though.
I'm not with that bang. No, that's not.
no.
That's not a guy.
No,
They
it's
made
just
him
an
look like a
androgynous
guy?
look.
Oh, yes, it's just
an-
yeah.
Oh,
Said
okay.
it. Mhm.
Yeah,
But-
I don't like that bang.
I don't like that.
I don't like
don't
that
mind
bang
it.
either.
I don't
Hopefully
like-
that's a
Erica,
wig.
if you come here with a bang like
I
that,
don't like.
I can
Girl.
assure you, girl, I would not come in
Okay,
here with
I
a
was
bang
about
like
to-
that. You know I
Girl.
like fluff.
I was about
I'm
to
just
say,
saying with
not
her
ev-
and her look,
that
this is good for her.
That ain't your
But for
ministry.
me-
That is not your ministry.
I'm
That
just
bang
I
is
like
not your
this one.
ministry.
I like
I
this
want-
one too, but it has to be broken up. It would have to be broken up for me. And you
Okay,
know,
that's cute.
I love
For a
a
school
monochromatic
teacher.
look, but it would have to be broken
That's
up.
cute, that's
But you know, hey, that's all we have for international fashion. We're gonna move on to rate the look, and this is one of our faves right here.
Oh,
Everybody need to give me a
Nicki.
number. No, not Nicki Minaj. I'm
Nicki,
talking about
Nicki,
rate the look
Nicki.
is one of my faves.
Ah.
Let's
What are
be
we
clear.
rating? Are
Yeah,
we
we're
rating the
rating.
pillow? Is it the pillow
we
or
just
the
rated
jewelry?
Nicki. Listen, what happened? How about when this came out on her Instagram? I don't know if she has a partnership with Crocs, but the pink Crocs are sold out.
Oh yeah, they love
Oh
that.
yeah, the Crocs are everything.
So I don't know if she had a partnership with them
I should
because it's
hope.
really about
Yeah.
the Crocs. If
Yeah.
you think
Chanel,
about it.
Yeah.
And the Chanel
And the
and the
Chanel.
baubles
Okay,
that go in the
so-
Crocs.
This is
I'm
a
gonna
lot
rate
of-
the.
Just go.
I mean,
she's the Barbie, y'all.
I was about to say, like, it's kind of hard not to, like, she looks good. Like,
she looks
after that baby. She looks good.
Yeah. And that's why she's covering everything up. I live for her,
you
honey.
can say what you want to say about her. You know,
it's a 10.
She's
I
a
love the
talented,
Crocs.
beautiful girl.
Yeah, I love it.
I
love the Crocs. I love the jewelry.
As we know,
and
my favorite number is 9.
Candice, I can get her a 10. I'm giving her an 8 because y'all know I love pink. I don't like no Crocs though, so she better be glad she got an 8 from that.
So cute.
I just wear those to walk the dog.
I don't like
my
Crocs,
daughters.
but those are cute.
It's kind of mommy glam.
Erica got a 9.
I think Ken, our producer's supposed to be buying me some Crocs.
Oh, he loves a Croc.
You just called him out on that
TV.
Uh-oh, looks like that's coming in the mail.
All right, everybody do that. Okay, we're gonna go with Kelsey Andrea. I think that's Kelsey Andrea. That's how to say her name.
Go that tie-dye again.
Yeah. All right.
It's giving me a Leah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That, it's giving me very.
I'm giving her a skinny 8.
Oh, why is it skinny? Tell me. You just threw it at 8.
It's just the way that I drew it.
Oh, okay.
I like the comfort of it. I love the New York hat, even if you're not from New York. I just think it looks like travel, comfort, chic. I'm into it.
Yeah, it's cute.
What do you say?
Give it a 7.
You say 5, Candice?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I love the tie-dye, but it looks very frumpy to me.
But I thought you like that oversized
No,
stuff.
I do, but it's just frumpy-ish.
Oh, well, I'm giving her a 3 because I'm going to be consistent. If I'm not anything else, I am going to be consistent. I do not like tie-dye.
So I like tie-dye.
I'm passing on her. Let's go to mulatto.
Mulatto, big lotto. Yes, all day.
Let me tell you something. I am so jealous. I get so jealous when I see the girls wear those shoes.
I don't like those shoes.
Why?
But I like
that square top.
I love it. It's so cute. You got to have pretty feet
to wear it.
Yeah, I don't have pretty feet.
Yeah.
I don't. Christian Louboutin, they didn't beat my feet up.
You can fix your feet.
I don't know how you're walking them.
No.
But they didn't beat my feet up.
You can fix your feet.
You got to have, you got to have pretty.
But let me tell you, I'm giving her a 10. Why? Because she just fine to me, honey.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't even care. This one of those girls, Bobby Valentino, talking about put some clothes on. Girl, keep your clothes off. Fine as you are, honey.
Cute.
10, baby.
You're young.
What you say, Candice?
It's a 9. She looks fabulous.
Yeah, I love it.
Fabulous
Fresh,
from
honey.
the top to
I'm giving
the bottom.
her a 10 because I wouldn't mind doing all of that. I love the little purse. I love the jewelry. I love those big glasses. She's very Marilyn Monroe meets Betty Boop.
Yes.
And
She
still with so much class too.
Well, she has very little class, but it looks like she.
But the way that she looks with the glasses, it's not like
it's a classy look.
Yeah.
And I don't know her personally. I do like her music, but based on her music, class is not in session.
Oh, definitely not.
But
she's
a rapper.
Oh,
she's good.
You must be able to do all the urban things.
Oh, with her, y'all need to have
Big
me listen
Lotto,
to a
big
song.
remix.
She's
fabulous.
She raunchy, but
she nasty.
She's one of these young girls that does the Meg Thee Stallion stuff.
Yeah,
but it's working
I don't
for
listen
her.
to Meg either. Oh, but anyway, I think she looks great. I just don't like that toe box, Tell Giselle she want to get her some feet, honey. She can get them fixed, baby.
I'm not wearing them.
You can go into some pretty
I
shoes.
need more straps than that.
But that is all we have for Rate the Look. That is one of my favorite segments. I think the ladies like it too.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? We will be right back.
We are back with Mind, Body, and Soul, and we're just having a good time. You see the smiles? So we're talking about forgiveness today. Does forgiveness require recognition? So if you forgive someone, is it important for you for that person to say, I forgive you?
Or I accept it.
Or I accept,
I think it depends on the circumstance,
Right.
I think sometimes when you forgive people for things they've done, you want to move on.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to let a person know, okay, I forgive you, but I'm moving on. Or sometimes you can forgive a person and you can move on and not say anything, So I don't know, it just depends for me.
I learned many years ago that when you say something to someone, it's for you to get it out. So if you say I love you to someone and they don't say it back, maybe they're not there yet. But if you say it, don't expect it back. You need to say it with a genuine heart and being able to just express yourself. Same thing with forgiveness. If I need for you to forgive me, then that's my internal struggle. That does not mean that you have to forgive. You don't have to accept it.
Yeah.
Right? You may not be at the place of acceptance, even though I'm saying, well, let's move on. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on. You might not be. So I don't think that you have to recognize it, but it's what you want.
That's
it's
good.
The feeling of knowing that it's complete.
But you know what you're saying, what you said about love. I don't know. Sometimes that can kind of mess things up. You know, seriously. You know, because I honestly I said that to somebody prematurely, and it messed the entire situation up because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it made him like whoa, let me take a step back.
Yeah.
So when you say sometimes it's for you sometimes you might need to conceal that sometimes, you know, and not say it right away because that person might not be there and it'll mess things up. But
to the point, I feel like the same thing with accepting forgiveness. You know, somebody might not be ready to forgive and forget.
Yeah.
And they may not be willing to accept, but if you know that you did something wrong and you come back to them and you say, girl, I'm so sorry that I did whatever I did, and they don't reciprocate with, oh, it's okay. You just have to just kind of take it and know that you gave what you gave.
To that point, absolutely, I agree,
you know?
totally.
Right, so that's the question. Like, is it important for it to be recognized? So just saying, if I offended you, and I find out, oh well, I offended you, so I came back and I said, you know, Eric, I apologize for that. I didn't mean to offend you, and then what is it going to do to me if she says, oh, okay, you know, don't worry about it. I appreciate you apologizing, or I don't accept that. So how are you going to feel when you know that you apologize to this person for something that you did wrong?
Then that's on them. Then that's on them at that point.
You were ready, but they weren't ready to receive that. So, you know.
So that's the question. So is it important for people to recognize if you apologize to them?
It also depends on the level of offense, right?
Yeah.
Because can Portia go to Fallon and be like, girl, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your...
Girl, that's rich people problems. You know, that's
I would like to have you trying to back
That's another type of sorry.
Yeah, because once Portia get her a couple of million out of them, they be like, girl, they gonna be sipping tea together, just like her and her baby daddy and the new husband cheersing together. They be like, girl, all right, let's go buy some Birkin bags, girl.
Let's do something.
You know what? I think for me, I'm gonna be, of course, authentic. But it wouldn't matter. Like if it's someone that I love and I care about you and I say I'm sorry, I do want you to be okay. Let's start here. Saying sorry doesn't forget the offense, right? It doesn't say it's okay.
And that's important for people to realize.
Yeah, it's not giving a pass. It's not saying, it's not saying that, but I will care if it's someone that I love. You know what I mean? Because you do want to hear, okay, you know what? I hear you. Or I hear you giving me time. But I've never been in a situation where it's like, oh, I don't forgive you. Because I think it's a choice. You know what I mean? And for me, I can say I love you. People mess loving like up. I can love my enemy. I love you. I can tell the person that I don't like, I love you.
That's what we're
because it's a choice.
Yeah.
Now, do I like you and like being around you is a totally different thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's the same with forgiveness. It's for you, but if it's someone that you love, you want to hear, I want to hear, okay, girl, you know, let's move on.
You know, I'm the kind of person that honestly, I don't like apologies. And it may sound weird, but sometimes apologies piss me off. I'm seriously, sometimes it's like, because some people, they use that as they feel like I can do what I'm going to do and just apologize.
Later.
But that apology, it pisses me off because you should have did it in the first place. Or that sometimes that apology, it reminds me of what you did. Sometimes you just move on.
And don't say nothing.
Just let me just move on.
You are a hard case. So
that
doesn't make any sense to me.
I know, but it's just
to me. So I get it, because sometimes people say sorry too much.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. They abuse.
They say sorry if somebody
change behavior
past or doing this and doing that. Right.
I
so
appreciate change behavior.
Okay, so then that's what you need. Then say that at
the
end.
I
Because
need
if somebody
change behavior.
apologizes to you, you're gonna like, okay, but I'm going to monitor your behavior.
Absolutely.
And if you do it again, now the second time you apologize, like
exactly.
Don't do that.
Exactly.
Baby, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Baby,
I
I'm
see.
sorry.
So I'm glad you
Show
said that
me
at
all
the
the
end.
time.
Show me better than you can
like,
tell.
you are.
Yeah.
And listen,
I'm very
and
big
y'all
on
know
that.
I told y'all I learned a lot of things. I tell my children, words don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
You gonna who?
You are somebody's grandma right
I'm about to be
now.
somebody's grandma.
Nothing to
Words don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
You can talk, but if your actions don't show me manure, you might as well get on up on
Tell
my
me,
case.
tell me
Yeah.
nothing.
Show me everything.
Yeah.
Words don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
So that's how y'all
Yeah,
feel.
my kid.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I agree
Yes,
with that.
ma'am. Yeah.
But I'm very
Don't mean
much
nothing.
willing
Yeah.
to forgive people. I'm very much willing to accept apologies. I think that that's just due, you know, especially when there has been a line that's been crossed. I just feel like people need to do better before you have to even get to that place, you know. So just consider the people that you claim you love, the people that you claim that you care about, and consider the lineage and the legacy of your lie, or the lineage and the legacy of your offense, right? Like how many people is this really going to affect?
Yeah.
You really have to think about that before you get into a position where you find yourself apologizing.
And is
Because
it
it might be
repetitive? Like
long-lasting,
over
yeah.
again.
if it's repetitive and it's the same thing, then obviously it's not real or it's not authentic. But then you have people too that we
just don't
still
care.
that I take into account. A lot of people don't know how to say sorry.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
true.
I mean?
That's
They don't want to own
It's
up.
hard.
They'll just be like, yeah, like I'm gonna just do it
it's
and
hard
not
for some
care.
people to say, I'm sorry. It is.
So
I saw
hard.
a meme the other
So
day
hard.
that was saying, how do black parents apologize to their kids? Y'all want to go to McDonald's? You done got whooped. You got screamed at. You
ain't taking me to McDonald's after you beat me.
You want some McDonald's?
Look, that's after you got whelps all over you.
And you still
Yeah, you said. And
That
no,
is not a way to apologize to somebody
Yeah.
by bribing them with their favorite treat.
yeah,
But
I-
if you're gonna do it,
a lot of black
exercise it.
parents don't spank their kids anymore.
I don't hit my
To
kids.
be honest, a lot of black kids. I mean, parents don't
Which
do that
neighborhood?
anymore.
I got the
don't do it
slave
anymore.
beatings where after you look like what the movie is.
Was it?
What is
That's not funny.
12
I'm
years,
not
12 years a slave, and then the insult to injury, you had to go get in the tub afterwards, and it
ma'am.
sting you when you
it'd
get
be
in that tub.
awful. That's an awful feeling.
You got beatings like that, and you in your 30s?
Oh yeah.
Really? Y'all got beatings like that?
I got it one time because I was smarting off and I had said something under my breath.
Oh, that shoe came.
Go figure.
Oh.
It wasn't a shoe. I didn't think my mom heard me, and I walked back in my room in her house. And I walked back in my room, and I had something to say, and all of a sudden, this tornado came through my room, and I was on the floor. I don't know what happened. I went to school hobbling that day.
Yeah.
And my
think the
mom had
worst.
to go back to sleep. That's how bad it was. She didn't even go to work.
Wow.
Girl.
She got me
I think the worst for me was some car keys early in the morning on the way to school.
Not the car keys.
Girl.
I know about car keys.
My mama, she chunked them car keys at me, and it hit me like thunder. You hear me?
In that backseat?
Baby, hit me like thunder. I want, baby. That's the beating you won't forget. Get you some car keys on you, baby.
Oh my God.
I love you, Mom.
I love my mom too, but honey, the back of this hand, the back, you know, the bones in the back of your hands. I do also want to show my nails because they're beautiful today.
Oh my God!
I want to show my nails, but the back of your hand, if you hit that against your mouth, because my mouth has always been my problem.
I've done that.
Oh, that
Yeah.
hurts so
I've done
bad.
that.
It's
My
a
kids,
flip.
what do you say?
And you bust that
Yeah.
top
Oh, it
lip
hurts.
inside.
Ooh,
It
my
tastes that
God.
little
That's when them
salt
keys hit
blood.
me.
I've learned so many things.
I'm telling you, that's when them
taste
keys
that
hit me.
little
It's yeah.
But at least you forgiving your mom and you forgiving your mom as well.
yeah.
I didn't have to forgive her
Because
for that. I
deserved
needed it.
Well, we
Yeah.
need y'all to forgive.
I
Forgive, guys.
I forgive, but I don't forget. No, ma'am.
There you go. Forgive and don't forget. But we got to be right back after this. Forgive us for leaving you right now. We'll be right back.
It's on you.
Welcome back to Girlfriend's Guide. Has anyone ever broken up with you because they said they need to be closer to God?
Well, what that got to do with anything?
That just means that you are the devil. That means that you're the devil, and I've got to get away from you.
Obviously.
Clearly.
You know.
All right, so I'll go first. So I've never had anyone
my
do it to me,
God.
but I've done it to someone. That's how I ended up in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, and at the time I had just, what you call it, get saved or accepted Jesus Christ. Yeah, at that time. And you know when you first get saved, you're like, ooh, I'm just the angel of the Lord.
Yeah.
So I took it to a whole nother extent because we were sleeping together and we were doing everything that you're not so
shacking up.
Right.
That's what
Right. So when I accepted Christ, for me it was like this whole life, earth-changing thing. And with him, he couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't accept that I can no longer sleep with you and I can no longer do the thing. So he took it really, really hard.
He should have put a ring on it.
Listen, he did. It was so tiny. But, and the thing is, at that time, I wasn't in the space where I am now. So I ended up moving to Florida.
Then she said it was so tiny.
It was so small.
I was trying to move past that.
It was so
But
small.
I was like,
I remember, look, and he had a limo and everything. And when I went home, my mom was like, let me see the ring. And I said, here, mommy, look. She was like, where that? I said, mommy's right there. She was like, is that a placeholder?
Oh, my God.
Girl, your mom is very opinionated.
Listen,
My mother
if it's real love, you can give me a band of gold and I'm all right.
I don't know. At
Since
that
you've
time.
been gone.
No, it was a flicker.
A band of gold.
I'm silent.
I'm serious.
I'm
if it's
silent.
real.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that too.
No
Like,
one's ever
seriously.
I'd rather have that than not real, though. I'd rather take the flicker.
Yeah,
but
but you can give
really-
me other things.
Yeah.
Really, you can give me other things than
Than
I
just
already
that.
wear all
I-
the jewelry.
that's
Like,
crazy.
that's not big for me.
I don't want no little ring now.
I
Yeah,
would
at
say
that time,
if
it was a
somebody
big thing
wanted
for
to
me.
break up
Yeah.
because they needed to get closer to God, I respect that. And that may mean that they recognize that you're not there, that you're not trying to be on the same path with me, and I need to separate because you are a distraction from where I'm trying to go. So I respect that. I would be fine.
No
with
one's
that.
ever done it to me, but I did it. And to my ex.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was in college, when I first, accepted Christ, because listen, I tried to pick
same thing.
in college was some fun things, honey. And we did a whole bunch of things.
Oh yes.
And so I didn't think that he would be able to accept, like, hey, I'm going on this new journey right now, and having sex or whatever. That's not what I want to do at the time. So I did it, and I think we were already high school sweethearts. So we dated in college as well, and I would say it was almost about 4 years. It was almost about 4 years that we separated. We did our own thing, but that's a whole nother subject we have to talk about outside of the set. But I did, and so it said, okay, well, if I'm at this weak point in my life, I want to have sex. So of course, who the person I would have sex with? It would be him because that was the only person I ever had sex with. And then that's where Shania came.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, she's a blessing, but That's
See, girls.
But
That's what happens.
she's a blessing, but
When you listen to secular music and not doing the way of the Lord.
And I told y'all I am very fertile, even at my age right now. And I'm very fertile, even at my age right now. But no hands in the cookie jar right now. So
We gotta change
stop
that
it. No,
now.
we not. Just listen.
You
We're
don't
gonna
take the lid off the cookie jar.
No, I'm not taking the
It's
lid off.
coming.
And you see my niece, she's supposed to be supporting me.
You
But she
take
want
the
me to
lid
do
off?
those things.
Listen, I told her to ask for forgiveness later. right after, just say, Lord, forgive me.
And he will.
And he will.
But I'm not going to. He will.
Now, I knew a couple that
I
was
did.
married. One of my mentors, her husband went through this moment where he felt like he needed to get closer to God. They had been married for about 10 years, and they were very close. And I love the fact that she allowed him to go off to this retreat for about a month where he went to find himself. And she was like, girl, whatever he's got to do, he's coming back.
Yeah.
That was her attitude about it. So I like the approach is when you just let somebody be who they
let
need
them
to be.
Let them be.
And if they come back, then maybe they come back more whole for you.
Absolutely.
I'm
agree with
fine.
that.
He could do whatever he needs to do.
I've only been broken up with one time.
Come on.
Well, that's because you don't let anybody in.
But
Let's be real.
I say that not in a like a way of saying like, oh, I'm that person, but
Right.
that one time was enough for me.
Yeah, you don't let anybody in.
That one time, I didn't like the way that felt.
Yeah.
And you were just like, that's it.
I didn't like the way that felt, and I have been in relationships, and I've always been the person to end it. You know,
So how do you think that people feel that you're in this?
No, it don't. I'm saying they may have did something wrong, and I ended it, but I'm just saying, like, I never let, if I even think it's headed in that direction, I'll be the one to end it, you know, like, because, oh, yeah.
Is that because
You're
you want
like
the
that.
control
I
of
don't,
the situation?
I just,
She don't like that.
You don't want that
I didn't like
feeling.
that. I didn't like the way that felt,
feeling.
y'all. I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
was, what, 21.
Oh, yeah.
And you still know how to
That was a heartbreak. Yeah.
12 years later.
That
It's
was,
tough.
yeah, that was
That's
yeah.
when it was. That's when that was that love.
Yeah.
And it's like it.
Yeah, but you want to be loved again.
That love you don't know.
I do want to be loved again.
I'm
Absolutely,
telling
absolutely.
you.
But if you talking about you want to get closer to God, baby, we going to church together. Let's go.
I know
Come
that's
on.
right.
Yeah.
We just gonna go together. We gonna get close together.
Yeah,
Which,
that's what it
should be
Yeah.
anyway.
That's
I
what
agree.
it should be.
But
Yeah.
I'm glad it was just me. Because after everything blew over and I realized it, I mean, he was cute. He was gorgeous. It's considered coolie, which is a Jamaican and Indian. Long, beautiful hair. And but
had the
now when I,
look.
yes,
Yeah,
girl.
that look will get you in trouble
Woo,
every
so
time.
now when I look back, I did
Y'all
do
ain't
the
got
right
no
thing.
self-
I mean,
Yeah.
we're friends to this day, but he didn't understand it. And if you know what, if somebody does that to you, or you're the one on the other foot, don't take it as something is
don't take
wrong
it
with
personal.
you.
Yeah, I
Don't
would
take
say.
it personal. It's just a journey that some people feel they have to go on.
Yeah.
Even now, okay, so I'm not gonna break up with my husband, obviously, but I do have my times. I'm like, okay, babe, I'm fasting a week. I'm gonna sleep downstairs. So you're still I think it's healthy to work on yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think it's healthy for people to work on their relationship with Christ together.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Giselle was
absolutely.
saying.
Yeah.
You know, and if somebody
Absolutely.
does that, break up you because they want to get closer to God, just like
That
your
wasn't the
friend,
person for you.
you just should be like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Be you.
Yeah.
I'm hurt. But, you know, be you and become closer to God, and you'll see what happens. You never know. The Lord may make him a better person for you or her.
That part.
But you
Him
know,
or
we're
her.
speaking
bring
from
it
a
back.
Christian perspective, but from a spiritual perspective, there might be some backlash to if you're finding God in a different way than what that person is accustomed to.
Right.
You know, if someone grew up Catholic and they're not
Oh,
accustomed to,
yeah, that's different.
you know,
That's
going
different.
to church the way that you
Holiness,
go,
yeah.
or they go to holiness
Yeah.
church,
Yeah,
or
that's what
you
we
know,
came
those
upon.
types of things are a little bit more challenging. And for me,
would be like-
I love the Lord. I am all about all things
Yes.
the Bible, but I'm a spiritualist. I carry stones. Some men are just not
Yeah.
into it. They're like, girl, why do you have these stones in the bed?
I mean, it's
because
from the
I
earth.
am
I don't see anything wrong
protecting
with it.
our energies, honey. I am making sure that this bed has all the right energy that it needs. And also in my bath. I mean, I have stones everywhere. And it's not because I'm worshiping stones.
Yeah.
But certainly I'm creating a higher vibration for myself. And whether
that's
you believe in it or not,
yeah.
that's what I attribute, subscribe to. And I would like for my mate to respect it
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
I'm going through that journey and learning more.
Yeah.
That's why whoever you're with has to expect the whole package.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, it's either you do or you don't. I'm never in a position where I force what I believe on someone and that I won't do that.
Right.
Because everyone believes different. Everyone's in a different place. Like I always say, I didn't grow up in the church. So a lot of your experiences that you guys talk about, I'm like,
Yeah.
I love it. You know what I mean? Because
You
mine is a little bit different. It was as an adult, so I missed that. So people are on different journeys
pathways,
and different paths and believe differently.
But you need to be
You
evenly
know?
yoked.
Yeah.
Because
listen.
when you are unequally,
Yeah.
Baby,
it does. I don't care what people say.
Listen.
It does not work. So if this person
Listen.
break up with you,
Yeah.
and you're not on the same page, then you need to say, I'm gonna let you
Thank
go
you.
where
And then
you
you
need
know
to
what?
go.
And that's
Yeah.
another way to look at the question too. If a person breaking up with you because they need to get closer to God, that mean that you need to reevaluate your relationship with God.
With
Because
all-
If that's
Also-
what you believe in.
yeah,
Right.
because that means that your light is not shining enough for that person.
There
Yeah.
You know, and your
Ooh,
light,
look
your
at
light,
that.
your light should be
That's
shining.
And we
good.
should
And
let
it-
our light shine
Yeah,
before
that
absolutely.
other men can see.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's good.
And I always believe in, you know,
Yeah.
through love and kindness is how you draw people.
Yeah,
This is just all it is to it. So
Yeah, it's
good
true.
luck in your relationship.
Good luck.
Yes. Well,
Don't be in your feelings.
there it is. That's all we have for today. Well, remember, I'm going to leave you with this thought. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Respect everyone for their place in life and the choices that they make. See you soon. We got to go. See you tomorrow.